the way up, all the way up, 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 all the way up. Nothing can stop me up, all the way up.
Fumble a bag, now I will not fumble a bag. Fumble a bag, now I will not fumble a bag. Act like you know how this goes.
Sectional Championship number 2 from Monroeville High School in the MAC as the 7th-seeded Lady Flames of Mansfield Christian High School, the Mid-Buckeye Conference champions, take on the runners-up in the Firelands Conference, 3rd-seeded South Central and the Lady Trojans. We got all the action coming your way on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet. Who will play Monroeville in a district semi? We'll find out next.
Did you know that every parent in Ohio may now choose the right school for their child? Hi, I'm Dr. Cy Smith, Superintendent at Mansfield Christian School. Thanks to new legislation, all of Ohio's children are now eligible for a school voucher. No matter where you live, everyone qualifies, and 80% of Ohioans qualify for the full voucher amount. We are so excited for Christian families who can now align their child's education with their Christian values at a private school like Mansfield Christian. Give them the truth that they desperately want and need. Give them a Christian education. You can find out more information at mcsflames.org or call 419-756-5651.
How has the loss of Kylia Jones affected your team this season?
I'd say losing her made us lose some strong offense in the front row. It's harder to get out of rotations.
What's your favorite color?
Purple.
Do you have a favorite movie of all time?
Probably Pride and Prejudice.
What have you learned the most as being a leader and a senior this year?
I feel like this year I've learned mostly patience, because sometimes when you're playing with a lot of younger girls or just people on different levels, I'd say that it's probably the hardest with patience. I mean, you just gotta know that everyone's going through their own thing, and we all just gotta work together.
If you could be any other position on the court, what would you choose?
Probably the libero.
Has practice felt a little bit different vibe this week, given that it's tournament and it could be lose or go home?
Yeah, it's been a lot harder this week just because we're starting to crack down on a lot of nitpicky stuff. I'm just trying to be more disciplined because it's a more important game tonight.
Emotionally, how are you dealing with being a senior and the potential for every match now could be your last?
It's kind of hard because you don't know which one's going to be your last. And so I'm just trying to take in all the moments that I can with my teammates and yeah, I just enjoy every second of it.
Hi, I'm Marc Young, a financial advisor and owner with Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers. We believe in the financial freedom and power of living debt-free. Visit our website at www.whitakerwealth.com to learn more and schedule a meeting.
We welcome you inside the Whitaker Myers pregame show for this sectional final, number 2 in Division 4 from the MAC between 7th-seeded Mansfield Christian and 3rd-seeded South Central. Hello, everybody. My name is Travis Berardi once again from the MAC in Monroeville as we look to see who will face 2nd-seeded Monroeville in a district semifinal next week. And let's get right into the pregame show and take a look at the 7th-seeded Mid-Buckeye Conference champions out of Mansfield Christian. They have won 8 of their last 10 matches. However, the last 2 have been losses, but it was to Division I Ashland and Tree of Life Christian, who's a power down in the Columbus area. So they had a tournament tune-up, per se, after their seeding was determined and after they clinched the Mid-Buckeye Conference. They are hitting 143 as a team. And as always, 26.7% kill percentage, so 26.7% of the time that they swing the ball, it falls for a kill. And the player spotlight, you saw her in the interview. That was done mostly, about 90%, by the Mansfield Christian students. Well done by them. Their teacher, Brian Skoronsky, CEO and president of the OH.REPORT. Reagan Standridge, 298 kills, leads the Mid-Buckeye Conference. A .207 hitting percentage, is 3rd in the Mid-Buckeye, and 358 digs is good for 3rd as well in the Mid-Buckeye Conference. And let's take a look real quick at their team roster. They are without senior, the 2nd leading kills hitter on the team, Kai Jones, out with a wrist injury. Unable to play tonight, so hopefully the team's going to be able to pick her up. But the rest of the squad, as you see, listed right there under head coach Barbara McLeary. Let's now take it down to the courts for the playing of the national anthem, our Star-Spangled Banner. And now back to the Whitaker Myers pregame show as we take a look at the home team on the scoreboard tonight. The South Central Lady Trojans, the runners-up behind Monroeville for the conference title. They tied along with St. Paul, who is down at Buckeye Central playing in their sectional final. South Central defeated Mansfield Christian in 5 sets in August 9th, back early in the season. However, they've lost 3 of their last 5 matches. As a team, they're hitting 158, and as always, 32% of the time they swing, they get a kill. And one of those main players for the Lady Trojans is Angela Williams, 255 kills. That's 3rd in the Firelands Conference. Hitting 279, which is 4th in the Firelands, and she has 60 blocks, which is 2nd. So back-to-back matches, we have the top blocks leader and the 2nd in blocks in the Firelands Conference. And now let's take a look at the roster players for the Lady Trojans under head coach Sarah Holer. Four seniors on the squad in Prater, Williams, Lamoreaux, and Beverly. 4 juniors, 5 sophomores, and 2 freshmen on this tournament squad. As we finish up the announcements of the starters, the roster players as well for tonight's match. Once again, want to welcome everybody watching live and free this evening on the OH Report. Let us know where you're watching from. We'll give you a shout out if you shout us out. This is one of 2 matches going on the OH Report right now. We are also down in Lexington, Ohio, as Lady Lex takes on the Clear Fork Lady Colts in a Division II Sectional Championship match. We'll have some look-ins on that as the game goes on. They're about to start as well down in Lexington, but 2 volleyball matches tonight, and then coming up tomorrow, when we get a couple timeouts, we'll discuss Friday night football. As actually Monroeville here is playing for a Firelands Conference Championship. So we're just about ready to go. So we wrap up the Whitaker Myers pre-game show. I want to welcome everybody watching live and free this evening. Once again, and a lot of comments already. Oh, the folks at Whitaker Myers rooting for the Flames, as well as Mansfield Christian School, 2 of our sponsors. Doug Taylor looking forward to a great match. If it's anything like the first, should be. Sammy Davenport as well. Let's go Flames. Carl Gray rooting for the Trojans. As we get ready. Looking like it will be South Central that will start things off here this evening. Liberos now checking in. And it will be Maya Inman of the Lady Trojans that will start things off here. Sectional Championship number 2 is underway. In system, Reagan Standridge. That's actually Kramer with the swing. Left side miss hit. 1-0 South Central. Also, in the second set, we're going to be joined by Monroeville head coach Kendra Snook. Victorious. The Lady Eagles have won their 17th consecutive sectional championship. That swing too strong. Mansfield Christian is on the board. It's 1-1. That'll send Brooklyn Peterson back to serve. Autumn Fry with the swing. It'll be a free ball back to South Central. Cross court, the swing. Off the hand and down. It's a kill for Chloe Prater as we take a look at our first Marc Lamoreaux State Farm replay. Swing across, but into the net, 3-1. Prater will serve for South Central. In system, cross court to Standridge, and she finishes her first kill of the night, makes it 3-2. Allie Showmaker with the serve. Now the set to Standridge, and the finish. It's all tied up at 3-all. Short serve, nice reception though. The dink across, kept alive. Standridge again, let ball kept up. Nice play by Peterson over the Standridge mid-range, this time off the block. Overpass, another chance. Again for Standridge, and yes! 3 straight for Mansfield Christian. They lead 4-3. In system, backswing Williams finishes tied up. Angela will now serve. Quick bump, but goes into the net. 2 straight for South Central. Low serve for Williams, it's received. Back set, running slide, hits the back line, it's tied at 5. Adele Kramer just tucked it in. That'll send Rebecca Capistar, the libero, to serve. Short serve, received in system down the middle. And into the stands, 6-5. Taylor Smith with the serve. Back set. Standridge, it stays up. Dink kept alive. Over the Reagan on the left side. Off the block, back over. Joust falls for South Central. (7-5) Lady Trojans lead. Standridge on the adjustment gets the kill. Would have been in no matter what. Now she'll serve. And it's an ace. We're tied. Miscommunication. This is a match of runs thus far. Mansfield Christian back on top. Nearly another ace. The bump will not go across, though. Standridge has Mansfield Christian on a run. Reagan to the back line. This time it's received, back set, swung across, dug by Reagan, and a double hit though. (9-8). That'll drop. It's an ace. The let ball works. This will be a punch over by Reagan. Kept alive, back set down the middle, punched up. Back across, kept alive. Towards the net, and it's hit 10-9 MCS. Mackenzie Webb the serve. Overpass, but it falls. Couldn't have gone any better there for South Central, as there was no one home. Cross court, kept alive. In system, left side, swung off the block. It makes its way over the net, still up. Williams finishes, 11-10. Kendall Beverly to serve, the libero. Right side, angled shot, beautifully placed for Bailey Nelson. She saw that defense all move to the right and placed it on the left side. She'll now serve. Overpass, and again the overpass falls for South Central. 12-11. And an ace. Double hit. South Central back on another run. They lead by 3, 14-11. In system, Williams off the block, kept alive. Left side swung by Peterson, and a double hit for South Central. Mansfield Christian back on the board. But given right back. Chloe Prater to serve. Stanridge will give it a free ball. In system for Williams. And finished. (16-12). Blocked. Another chance. Back set, back slide. Pushed over. It'll be a free ball. Nice job by South Central. Cross court to Stanridge. Yummy ball flicked. Another yummy falls. South Central's getting all the breaks right now to go their way. 17-12. It'll be a free ball. Cross court, the swing's kept up. Back line swing. Sets up the back set. Another dig, but a double hit. And a timeout coming for Mansfield Christian. 18-12. The score here in set number 1. We'll take a live look in as Clear Fork leading Lady Lex early on 6-4. A 10 versus 1 matchup. Let's take a look at our comments. Jackie Breen, let's go Flames, have a great game. Barb McCleary is the GOAT coach, coming from Whitaker Myers. As we return to action here. In system, down the middle, the little dink, kept alive. Chance for South Central to add on. Over the stand ridge, off the block, stays up. And the Lady Trojans get the point. They're 6 away from a 1-0 lead. In system, off the let ball, and finally the Lady Flames stop the run. Give the kill to Adele Kramer. Standridge, her block stays up. Bit of a miss set, but still kept alive. Standridge on the run, dug up. Set back across. Right down the middle, Kramer gets the finish, 2 straight, 19-14. Kramer with the dink. Cross court to Standridge. Just too strong, though. It's 20-14. That carried just a little bit too far. Actually, hold the phone, folks. They're going to overturn it. They're going to say it touched the line. Either that or a violation, but South Central doesn't get the point. Mansfield Christian pulls to within 4. Williams, ball don't lie point. 20-15. Back bump, Kramer off the net, 4 hits. Over the Stanridge. Off the back line and down. So it seems like the Lady Flames have settled back in, but is it too little too late in set number 1? Capistar with the serve. Off the block, but that's going to go out of bounds. (22-16). Left side swung off the block, stays alive. And down. Mansfield Christian back to within 5. Free ball back across. Left side swung, kept up on the back line. Mid-range swing is going to go. Not much Mansfield Christian could do with that. It looked like it was going to drop in the back line. And South Central now 2 points away from a set 1 victory. Stanridge from the back, kept up. Blocked, but out. (23-18) the score as Webb comes back in to serve. That shot too strong. But given right back, it's set point. Five set points coming up for the Lady Trojans. Beverly will try and finish it off here. Back set, swung, but blocked and down, and that's not the set. I thought it fell on one side. It fell on the other. Threw me off completely. Lady Flames still in it. Williams for the set. Too strong. 24-21. 3 more set points. Pushed across. Down the middle, dinked. Quick flick will be a free ball. Williams off the block. But into the net was Mansfield Christian, and that will be the first set. 25-21 is the score of set 1. South Central takes a 1-0 lead. We'll take a break. Be back with set 2 right here, live and free on the OH Report.
Did you know that every parent in Ohio may now choose the right school for their child? Hi, I'm Dr. Cy Smith, Superintendent at Mansfield Christian School. Thanks to new legislation, all of Ohio's children are now eligible for a school voucher. No matter where you live, everyone qualifies, and 80% of Ohioans qualify for the full voucher amount. We are so excited for Christian families who can now align their child's education with their Christian values at a private school like Mansfield Christian. Give them the truth that they desperately want and need. Give them a Christian education. You can find out more information at mcsflames.org or call 419-756-5600. 5651.
Why are you wearing a pink hoodie today?
Well, today at school we have breast cancer awareness, so we've all dressed up in pink just to represent and bring awareness to breast cancer.
So as you close in on the tournaments, is there anything that your coaches have tried to change or make any tweaks before?
Yeah, for sure. So one thing that's actually been a pretty big change coming into this tournament was we're all going to be serving from a different position than we typically do. That's just kind of to change up our, like what the other team might be expecting from us. So that's been a little bit of something to adjust for all of us. I know some of us aren't super happy about it, but I think that coming into the game tonight, it'll definitely be worth it.
Do you have a favorite cartoon?
I grew up on SpongeBob, so I think SpongeBob's always going to hold a special place in my heart, and I still quote the jokes from it today.
What are your emotions going into this last game tonight, if it is?
If it's the last game tonight, which it's not going to be, we're going to come out with a win. I'm just looking forward to pulling that win out, and if it does happen to be the last game, I know that we had a great season, but that's not how I'm going into it tonight. I'm going into it expecting that win, and I'm excited.
Back here for set number 2. South Central won the first set 25-21. They lead set 2 1-0. Travis Berardi back here at the MAC in Monroeville for the second sectional championship match. Winner plays number 2 seeded Monroeville at Willard next week. 2-0 on the double hit. Doug Taylor, appreciate the OH Report and all you do for scholastic athletes. Well, thank you very much, Doug. We thank you for watching. Stanridge, too strong, 3-0. We have a minute. Thank our sponsors as well. Want to thank the Mansfield Christian media class for those 2 interviews you saw in the pregame as well as just after the first set. Stanridge off the block, kept alive. Yummy balls flicked, kept up. Cross court, but another double hit. Brian Skoronsky, OH Report CEO, founder, the teacher of that class, had them put that together for this match. They did a very good job. They pretty much did all the work as well. South Central, though, in this second set doing all the work. They lead 5-0. In system, but into the net. 6-0. And Barb McCleary's going to call a timeout. So while we have a second, let's thank our sponsors. Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers, Mansfield, Ashland, and Worcester's locally owned fee-based fiduciary financial planner that has boasts the endorsement of national money expert Dave Ramsey and the team at Ramsey Solutions. Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank. Frito Lay, we are driven and inspired by our purpose, food that matters for life's moments. Marc Lamoreaux, State Farm agent, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Marc Lamoreaux as well is there. And Mansfield Christian Schools, experience the embrace of a learning community that cherishes your child's growth in spiritual and academic development at Mansfield Christian School. Thank you all for allowing us to be live and free this evening. 6-0 the score here in set number 2. We'll take a quick live look in as Lady Lex has fought back to take a 3-point lead on Clear Fork. In system, but a bit of a missed set. Standridge didn't want to play it. However, South Central's into the net, and the Lady Flames are on the board. It's 6-1. Mid-range kept up. Cross to Standridge. Off the block. Nice dig. Makes its way across the other side of the court. Back set this time, but into the net, 7-1. This will be a free ball. Too strong. 8-1. Prater with the serve. Nearly an ace. Standridge will take it from mid-range. It'll be a free. Cross court. Off the block, and Standridge gets the kill. In system, a little dink though. Over to Standridge. Back line, Doug. Another chance for MCS from mid-range. Great dig on the over. And it'll fall for South Central. Unable to play it. 9-2. Back set, Standridge with a dink in the finish. Mid-range swing, deflected. Standridge right back at him. Running dink. Left side, big swing, dug up. Off the block, we play on. Attempt number 3's blocked. Autumn Fry and Corinne Mitchell right there to finish it off. It's 10-3. Mansfield Christian into the net. Standridge gets through the block, but it's dug. Free ball. Big swing off the net, overpass, dinked and down. Great play. (12-3). Lofted shot in the back corner, kept alive. Running swing, dug up. And another double hit. Standridge goes into the net. South Central in control of this second set. Pushed across. Dink, but blocked. Back across. Standridge is there. Left side. Nice dig. Right at the net and finished. Corinne Mitchell. Timeout. MCS. South Central leads by 12. While you have a moment, take a look at Football Friday night tomorrow night, live and free. 6 live streams, 2 highlights. We'll start with the highlights. The Firelands Conference Championship right down the street here in Monroeville as they take on St. Paul. Also Gallion and Marion Harding. And then our 6 live streams, 2 big rivalry matchups, East Knox, Danville, Devil Dog. East Knox wins, they share the KMAC with Danville. A Danville win, they win it outright. Freddyburg pretty much determines who gets into the postseason. Centerburg taking on Fredericktown. And Colonel Crawford, Buckeye Central. Colonel Crawford can clinch 2 home games with a victory. Rittman at Hillsdale. Hillsdale can possibly get a home game with a win. Loudonville at Northmore, I'll be on the call of that one. Northmore could clinch 2 home games with a victory over the Redbirds. Redbirds need a win to get in. And Arlington and Lucas, as the Lucas Cubs are fighting for a home spot as well. All of those games live and free with the 2 highlights as well. All recapped on the Friday Night Pigskin. 11:30 tomorrow night, around 11:30 or 12, I should say. Is that block just out? We'll recap all those games, all the scores, and then I'll have the matchups for week number 11 on the OH Report as we welcome in a special guest, the coach of the 17 consecutive Sectional Championship Monroeville Lady Eagles, Kendra Snook. Hello, Coach. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well, and I think your conference foes in South Central are doing just as well today, leading 16-4. What have you seen from them so far in the first set and a half?
Right now they're playing really sharp. In the first set, Mansfield Christian got on them, serving a little bit deep, and they were out of system, so they weren't able to use some of their big hitters to keep it pretty close. But right now, they're putting the pressure on. They're playing great defense and getting that ball in system so they couldn't score from their middles pretty easily.
There's a nice swing and a finish by Brooklyn Peterson, makes it 16-5. But it's tough for Mansfield Christian. Kylie Jones out, one of their main strikers, out for I think the remainder of the season. So that hurts. Reagan Standridge held her own in that first set, but they're starting to keep it away from her now in this second one.
Yeah, definitely. Number 10 really has stuck out to me. Just watching Mansfield Christian for the first time this year. She's not only doing great offensively, but she's playing great defense back there, and they're trying to get her the ball no matter where she is on the court. She's doing a great job with that ball, changing up her shots and scoring.
Trying to look at some scores. Do you know the score of the first matchup down at Buckeye Central? Did you see who won that one? I think that was, Seneca East and St. Paul?
I think the first set actually was Buckeye and Plymouth.
Oh, Buckeye and Plymouth, okay. A lot of Firelands teams, though, playing tonight.
Yep, I think we had said that all the Division IV Firelands Conference teams were in action tonight, with Plymouth taking on Buckeye Central and St. Paul taking on Seneca East, and then both Monroeville, New London, and South Central.
There's a big swing dug up by Standridge. Set down the middle. The dink stays alive. Swung back over. Nice job by MCS to keep it alive. Williams. She is quite the athlete on that side for South Central, isn't she?
She is, and I believe she's a great track athlete as well. She just jumps out of this gym, but she sees the court very well and changes up her shots, and she's very hard to defend, and she has those long arms, hard to get it past her, you know, when you're swinging as well.
And I know you have the scouting report on her. You guys have defeated South Central twice if they win. I know always it's the third time's the hardest to get in a row. You did it with with New London earlier, but South Central, they're a pretty darn good volleyball squad as well.
Yes, they've had a great year this year. Huge congrats to Sarah Holler and her squad. At the beginning of the year, neither Monroeville or South Central really picked to be in the top 2 of the conference, and we ended up winning the conference, and South Central was tied with St. Paul for second. So she's done a great job with her squad this year.
Now that kind of perplexes me because, you do lose Maddie Daniel, your all-time leading kills leader, and Lily White, the human vacuum cleaner, but you had a lot returning. You had the Adams sisters coming back. You have Post coming back. You have Reber coming back, who was a big key to your state championship match run last year. That does kind of confuse me on how they didn't pick you guys to at least repeat.
There's no real poll or anything.
Shame the media.
But there was a lot saying that it was St. Paul and Western Reserve's conference to win. And I actually talked at the beginning of the year about how good I thought New London would be, and I think my prediction was right. But they were playing great ball at the end of last year, and they were all returning. So, we lost huge key players with Maddie and Lily and, Maddie Clark too. So those are your 3 biggest positions, your main outside, your libero, and your setter. But we did have all that young talent, but, filling in those key spots is always difficult. But the kids as of late, have been playing really well.
Yeah, I just always think you should be the favorite until you lose the title. But, hey, you earned it back, at least for next year. That swing just inside the line.
And that's that example of her turning and going the other way. She's been swinging back to zone 5 towards the line judge for most of the match, and that time she cut it back the other way. It's hard to defend her.
Lady Trojans 3 points away from a 2-0 lead. Now I know most of those girls that I mentioned that are still on the squad had a lot of experience from last year's run to the state championship match, but how have they progressed? That's blocked. How they progressed throughout the season? I know you had that first match lost to Western Reserve, but bounced back, and you've played some very good volleyball over the last 7-8 matches.
They've grown up as far as leadership-wise. A huge leader this year for us is really Alexa Adams. She was voted team captain as a sophomore, which you don't see very often. So for her squad to, choose her as a captain, I think says a lot about her, and she's, earned that position to play all the way around. So she's playing really well, and I think that leadership, in practice, asking what do we want to work on, and she's always the first one to say, let's do this, or do we want more reps on this, and she's always like, yes. So I think that is a key with how well she's been playing, but how hard she's working, and I think everyone else just continues to see that. And then, our seniors are doing a great job. We only have 2 of them, but they're big contributors for us with Abby and Claire. So, the young squad, still young. We play a lot of sophomores and a freshman and a couple seniors. So, and, we have a couple juniors in there too with Taryn and Grace playing. So we're still super young, which, is exciting for Monroeville volleyball.
Set point once again. 13 set points remain, but Reagan Standridge is trying to keep that alive. Just over the net. It'll be a free ball. They'll get a chance to get back a little bit further. Set down the middle. It's a free ball over. Down the middle for Williams.
There she
and
goes
she
again.
Finishes it off. It's going to be 2-0 after the 25-11 set 2 victory. If you want to stick around for set 3, you can. We'll take a break, though, as South Central is 1 set away from taking on Coach Snook's Lady Eagles.
Did you know that every parent in Ohio may now choose the right school for their child? Hi, I'm Dr. Cy Smith, Superintendent at Mansfield Christian School. Thanks to new legislation, all of Ohio's children are now eligible for a school voucher. No matter where you live, everyone qualifies, and 80% of Ohioans qualify for the full voucher amount. We are so excited for Christian families who can now align their child's education with their Christian values at a private school like Mansfield Christian. Give them the truth that they desperately want and need. Give them a Christian education. You can find out more information at mcsflames.org or call 419-756-5651.
Hi, I'm Marc Young, a financial advisor and owner with Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers. We believe in the financial freedom and power of living debt-free. Visit our website at www.whitakerwealth.com to learn more and schedule a meeting.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Two sets to none, South Central leading Mansfield Christian. Travis Barari back with Monroeville head coach Kendra Snook. And you said you had a little tidbit about South Central. Go for it.
No, I would it's always fun to see kids that you've coached, kids that, I've either coached from the years past. Actually, my assistant, Sarah Staley, is a kid that I coached when she was 14 in club volleyball. Makes me feel real old. But interesting fact about one of South Central's coaches, shout out to Sarah Oney, who is their JV coach and an assistant on varsity. She played for me at 14 and was part of the national championship team that I coached, that won national championship in Minneapolis years ago, and she was a defensive player on that team.
You originally from Minneapolis?
No. It was a national tournament, USA
Gotcha.
national tournament,
Okay.
and she
Look at you going all the way to
she was
a national
she was
title.
a great. Yeah, I've actually finished second twice, third a few times, fifth a few times, but we won it one year, and she was a defensive player on the team, and she actually did great at South Central and went on and played at Heidelberg and had a good career at Heidelberg too, my alma mater. So
yes, you were just what Hall of Fame? Your team that you just
our 2007 technically volleyball team was inducted into the Hall of Fame a couple weeks ago at Heidelberg. We were the first team to make it to the NCAA tournament in school history, so that was pretty cool honor.
Stanridge crosses it back over. Chance for the Lady Trojans with a 3-0 lead to add on. Williams dinks it back
They need to use
across.
this. Good free ball.
Left side swung. Nice dig. That's something South Central's been able to do too, is just eat up those shots. Everybody hitting the floor.
Yeah, they have that mentality if nothing hits. Two of their coaches, both Stacia and Sarah, are both big defensive players in high school, and I think they've really instilled that, especially this year.
They get the free back. No, they won't. Mansfield Christian on the board.
Hard with that basket down, but it didn't touch it, so it's technically still in play. If it touches that, then that probably would have been a replay since it came into play.
Now, if the hoops are up, though.
If the hoops are up, then they're technically part of the ceiling, but that hoop does not go up.
Gotcha.
So that would then be a replay if the official feels that there was a play on the ball. And so there was clearly would have been a play on that ball with the player right underneath it.
Because I've been to many a venue around North Central Ohio with very short roofs with rafters and stuff, and it's playable. It's like Tropicana Field in Major League Baseball. If it hits the roof and comes back down, it's in play. Stanridge for the tie. Off the block, nice
Another
one-handed dig. It'll be a free ball.
Pretty aggressive free ball, nice and low.
Flicked across, stays alive. Sent back over. Another chance for Standridge. Yummy ball flicked down. We're tied at 3.
That was a great volley by both teams. Some good digs.
Absolutely.
Our old gym, our elementary gym, one that we played in years ago before this beautiful venue was built.
Over there for homecoming a couple Saturdays ago.
You talk about a low ceiling and balls, going up there. I remember playing against that. We're lucky now. We got the high venue, beautiful facility.
Oh, absolutely. I got a metal eagle right below me right here. This thing, it's one of the nicer venues here in North Central Ohio as we get an ace. So your national champion coach, still looking for that elusive state championship, though. What a run you guys had last year behind Maddie Daniels. We get back-to-back aces. And talking a little bit earlier, it's very good just experience for these younger players. They've tasted, they've played against the best in the area, and now best in the state. Now they're trying to get back there. I think it's one of the best things is having that, wanting to get back.
Yeah, I think always having that drive.
3
ace
straight
in a row.
aces.
Having that drive to want to be back there, having that, taste of it is always good. But, I've been now, I think, coaching long enough, and I've been down at the state tournament now, I think, 5 times. And very fortunate, I might never ever get back there again, and I'm very fortunate that I've gotten there 5 times. And I think it's a huge accomplishment for this program to continue to do that. That was a nice cross court shot.
That was a very nice cross.
To get it back and stop that nice run that South Central was going on. But, it's always, we got to play a good volleyball. We got to be a good team. And, we've had that success, and it comes down to a little bit of luck, too. So we've had luck on our side a little bit, too, these past few years. So
ooh, big swing.
Hard to get out of the way on that one. I think it probably would have been out of bounds, but it was coming so fast she couldn't get out of the way.
Now, I will have to say right here, you remember Hayden Gray last year on the thing? He's moved on to the Richmond Source, but today he had a baby. Him and his wife had their baby. Congratulations. Shout out Hayden Gray and Abby for the birth of Elliot.
First one?
This is their first one.
All right.
So, Monroeville fans, actually Mansfield Christian as well, South Central from the run last year. Hayden and I, went with Monroeville all the way down to the state championship match. But congratulations to them.
Hope you got some sleep before the baby came. That's coming from Mama 3, so.
That's true. That's true. Williams' serve gives the point back. It's 9-5.
It's still in striking distance here. They need to get a good run going, which they did in the first set. Were able to get a few points stranded together.
9-5 the score. That's going to be saved. There'll be a free ball. Bump towards Standridge. She gets a running start. Nice dig. Cross court, swing, and finished. A lot of movement from South Central as well, making the defense go left and right.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of spreading that ball out today and getting all their hitters involved. So it's hard to defend that as hitter or as blockers and defensively when they're moving that ball around.
Gives it right back though into the net. As a coach, what's more annoying, a serve into the net or one that's too long?
Serve in the net 100 times. This is what we tell our kids. A serve in the net, the other team doesn't have a shot to play it. It's automatic a point to them. A serve out of bounds, they may stick their hand out and may touch it. And so we could still score on that.
Great play there by Mansfield Christian. So yeah, just keep it in play.
We want our kids to serve aggressively. We had a ton of aces tonight. We want our kids to serve aggressively, so we know we're going to miss some serves, and I'm okay with some missed serves. But definitely missing in the net is not what we like at all. Missing long, we can go every now and then, especially if we're on a run and serving aggressively.
Ooh.
So that's a close serve. That's an aggressive serve.
Yeah.
To me, I would tell her that was a good miss.
Let's take a look at the replay and just beyond. And now say server's been back there for 5 or 6 serves, then it goes into the net. Do you give them a little bit of benefit of the doubt of maybe a little tiring?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I think actually Addie did that tonight. She had a pretty good run, and then all of a sudden served one in the net. You know, I'm okay with that. We got a few points off them, and, you know, hopefully it's not because they're tired. That means they got to condition a little bit more. But
sorry, girls, you're going to have to run some more stairs because of me. I apologize.
A little bit, you know, lack of focus maybe back there. But as long as they're getting a good run and 1 or 2 points, that's what we like to see.
Speaking of runs, Mansfield Christian getting themselves back into this third set with the ace. That's Mackenzie Webb once again. It's 11-10. Is the third set up 2-0 the hardest to win? Because even if you lose that, you open the door a little bit, you get that momentum back on the other side, then the pressure's on you.
Yeah, I guess. You know, but I guess not for my kids tonight. My second set was the hard one to win, and then we came back out and finished. So I think sometimes that second set, when it's really close, I think that's the one that is like a breath, like, whew, we're up 2-0. Now we have to finish.
That was the case in your state Final Four match, too, against Newark Catholic. That was a big, that really took the air out of the sails for Newark Catholic.
Nice cut shot.
Very nice.
Yeah, you know, and that sometimes with the other team, like, takes, you know, if it's a good set and now we're down 0-2 and they know that they have to win 3 sets, I think that is hard too. So I sometimes think that second close set is more of a, you know, really wanting to get that win.
Williams with the dink over the block, but stays in play. Bit of a miss set there. Gives South Central a chance, let ball.
Another good dig.
Pushed back over, but they're going to call a double hit. I have seen in this match a lot of double hits called tonight.
Yeah, you know, as a coach, sometimes it's a little frustrating throughout the season, depending on what officials you get. Sometimes let those balls go. I'm all about call the really, really bad ones and let us play. And I think actually in our match, for the most part, that's what they did. There were a few that were maybe a little questionable, but, you know, right now we have the best officials. They're supposed to be the best officials in the state. And so I think they're doing a great job, and it's nice to have officials on lines. But, you know, as players, being able to do that sometimes all year and then starting to get called, it sometimes gets in their head and gets a little frustrating.
But if it's consistent, though.
Yeah, I'm all about consistency. That, you know, if it's, as long as they're calling it, what we say, calling it both ways, then I'm fine with that. Get another free ball. South Central's doing a nice job sending some short free balls that's not allowing Mansfield Christian to run their offense.
Yeah, they can't get in system, most of these. This time they do get it to Standridge. Deflected over, but once again, just South Central's just getting hands in the way, keeping it alive. Left side off the block and down. Great finish there by Peterson.
Great patience from both teams, especially Mansfield Christian. They were out of system for most of that play and, you know, were able to keep the ball alive and then score once they got in system.
Swung cross court, not touched. It's out. It's 14-13. Mansfield Christian just hanging around. Over the Standridge for the tie. It stays up. Williams with the dink. Another chance for Reagan. Had to adjust, gets it off the block.
Good block.
And a great block to tie things up. Adele Kramer makes it 14-all.
Forces South Central to that timeout. Yeah, Mansfield Christian starting to get those points rallied together to get right back in this match.
All right, before I let you go back to scouting, because this is starting to get good again, do you think this district's a lot more, I guess, evenly paced out, a little bit more tough than it was in the last few years?
Yeah, I think it's more balanced. I think,
that's the word. Yes, balanced.
You know, looking at even the seating from top to bottom, there were a lot of close seeds. Buckeye Central was the clear number 1.
They beat you guys.
They beat us earlier. We were actually pretty much the clear number 2. And then from there, from 3 on down, South Central was pretty up there for 3. But then from 4 on down, it was really close going all the way down.
Kind of surprised Mansfield Christian got a 7.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it actually even looking into records, you usually have a team that's something in 2 or something in 3 in our district, and I don't think any team had less than 6 losses going in. So, I think that says a lot about, I know at least the Firelands Conference this year was the most balanced it has ever been. At one point, there were 4 teams tied with Western, South Central, St. Paul, and us. So for us to be able to pull that off, I thought that was a really good feat for us, but I don't think it's I don't know if it's tougher, but it's more balanced for sure. And I think it's anyone's game. We definitely, depending on who we're going to have to play, we know that we're going to have to beat the best to move on, so it doesn't matter where we play, semifinals versus finals, but it's definitely, I think, anyone's district to win this year.
Williams ties things back up, and then seems like if you get through the district, all roads lead to Wellsville once again. And that squad, they just won the OVAC championship in their division, and they bring mostly everybody back from that squad that you guys beat closely in that regional.
Oh, for sure. Whoever gets out of our district will definitely have to handle Presley Stokes in the Wellsville squad, because she's definitely their leader. That was one of the few miscommunications defensively I've seen South Central have all day.
One of the few campfires we've seen this evening here at Monroeville. But Coach Snook, I'm going to let you get back to scouting. I know we'll probably talk a lot. I'll see you next week at Willard for the district semis.
Sounds good. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Coach. Coach Kendra Snook of the 17 straight sectional champion Monroeville Lady Eagles. Here, took a funny bounce, but Reagan Standridge has really brought Mansfield Christian back into this match, as they now lead 17-16. Back set, swung. Can anybody get to it? They won't. We're tied at 17. Megan Young rooting for the Lady Flames. Nice to see you in here as always. Chance for the Lady Trojans to take the lead back. Kept alive. Over the Reagan. Dinks it. Great angle dink. Makes it 18-17. Put it right down the line of the net. Quick set goes down. 18 all. Quick thinking there. That touched the line. That did. Great call by the lines judge. It looked like it just hit a piece. And Reagan Standridge from the back line is even taking control. Mansfield Christian needs the last 3 sets. They have to finish this one out and then win set 2 and 3 to win. But back at you goes South Central. Grayson Lamoreaux makes it 19 all. You did see during the timeout our live look-in, Lady Lex took set 2, and they're up 5 in set 3, looking for a straight sweep sectional championship. Free ball back to South Central. Big attempt, but there's Standridge. Left side swing kept alive. Standridge with another dig. Free ball. Blocked, but down. South Central 5 points away. Short serve, kept in system. Right side, swung, kept up. Mansfield Christian couldn't handle it. It's 21-19. Timeout, MCS. Take a look in at the Lexington Clear Fork volleyball match. Let's listen in with Mr. Brian Skoronsky on the call.
The block. Tough setup. Little in front that time for McCoy. And they're going to call a double hit on that one for the set. So Lady Lex more than has Clear Fork doubled up here now in what could be a third and deciding set. And Coach Lee going to pull another timeout out of her back pocket. Again.
So, looks like Lady Lex on its way to the districts back at Seneca East, just like last year. Back here at Monroeville, South Central 4 points away from a sweep. Back set over the block and a great shot. Nelson with the kill. She'll now serve down one. Williams, how did that stay up? I don't know. Little dink, and that falls. 22-20. In system, swung, let ball, but off the antenna. They're going to say it went off the block first, so it's 22-21. Peterson to serve once again, down one. Stays alive. Stanridge off the block. Return back over. Another chance for MCS. Up to Reagan. Running dink. Drops in. We're tied at 22. Williams. Quick free ball, kept alive, keeps Williams out of this swing. Blocked. Yummy. Flick down. Mansfield Christian leads again. Timeout, South Central. There's life in the Lady Flames here in set 3. Pull up our football lineup for tomorrow once again as we hit the timeout. Once again, want to thank everybody for watching live and free this evening. Carl Gray, love the yummy ball. I mean, as a player, you love that as well, as you can just smack that thing down to the ground for a kill. Anyway, tomorrow, 6 live streams for week number 10 of the high school football season. All games highlighted and live streamed will have implications on the playoffs. You'll see the highlights of them all between 11:30 and midnight on the Friday Night Pigskin. Tomorrow night, we'll have those highlights. We'll break down the final standings in our area conferences, and then I should be able to at least tell you matchups for week number 11 for our area teams, thanks to the great Joe Idle and his work he puts in. Tomorrow night, Williams ties things back up here with the little dink. And now we're in best of two territory. First to get two straight, a 2-point lead, wins this. Down the line, it stays in play. Over the Reagan Standridge with the little punch. Now to Williams on the back slide, kept alive. Bit of a miss hit. Standridge, though, can't get it over. Match point coming up. And Barbara McCleary will call her final timeout. Two straight by South Central has them a point away. Cindy Reynolds rooting for the Lady Flames. John Mark Young giving his opinions of best coaches, who MVP should be. Stephen Armstrong, MOAC coach, former Mansfield Christian coach, is playing in a district semifinal coming up on Monday, most likely against Lexington unless they get upset by Columbian tomorrow, or Saturday, I should say. Free ball, chance for the match. Williams with a dink, it stays alive. Standridge from mid-range, another chance. This is bumped up on the run, a dink. Right there is Reagan Standridge off the block. Set over to her again. Down the line, kept alive, but a double hit. We're tied. Match point goes away, and once again, whoever scores two straight right here wins it. In system, Williams with the big swing, it's blocked. Stays alive. Free ball. Mansfield Christian can get the lead here. Off the block and down. Set point, Lady Flames. Bella Rayburn. Correction. Nearly finishes, but too strong. Somehow that stayed in. And the shot goes over the block, and it's 25-all. Low serve kept alive. Back middle. Williams is there. Over the Standridge, she's just going to have to give it a free ball. Cross court, the swing is down. Match point again. Angela Williams to send them the districts. In system, Reagan Standridge ties it up again. 26-all. Are you not entertained here in set three? Bump to Standridge on the run with the swing. It's blocked up. It's going to fall. Set point again. Rebecca Capistar with a chance to send this to the fourth set. It's a free ball. In system. Standridge, great dig, Cross court, the swing. Nice save by Mansfield Christian to keep this point alive. Cross court again, the swing. One-handed dig. Standridge on the run, kept up. Pushed over. In system. Standridge. Yes, we will play another set. 28-26. Mansfield Christian stays alive. We will head to a fourth set after the break. You're watching the Division IV Sectional Championship live and free.
Did you know that every parent in Ohio may now choose the right school for their child? Hi, I'm Dr. Cy Smith, Superintendent at Mansfield Christian School. Thanks to new legislation, all of Ohio's children are now eligible for a school voucher. No matter where you live, everyone qualifies, and 80% of Ohioans qualify for the full voucher amount. We are so excited for Christian families who can now align their child's education with their Christian values at a private school like Mansfield Christian. Give them the truth that they desperately want and need. Give them a Christian education. You can find out more information at mcsflames.org or call 419-756-5651.
Hi, I'm Marc Young, a financial advisor and owner with Whitaker Wealth Managers. We believe in the financial freedom and power of living debt-free. Visit our website at www.whitakerwealth.com to learn more and schedule a meeting.
Take a look at all the action from Friday night football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Tonight's Sectional Championship volleyball match brought to you live and free on the OH Report thanks to our generous sponsors. Whitaker Wealth Managers, Mansfield, Ashland, and Worcester's locally owned fee-based fiduciary financial planner that has boasted the endorsement of national money expert Dave Ramsey and the team at Ramsey Solutions. Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank. Frito Lay, we are driven and inspired by our purpose, food that matters for life's moments. Marc Lamoreaux, State Farm Agent. Like a good neighbor, Marc Lamoreaux, State Farm Agent, is there. And Mansfield Christian Schools, experience the embrace of a learning community that cherishes your child's growth in spiritual and academic development at Mansfield Christian School. Thank you all for allowing us to be live and free this evening for this Sectional Championship as Mansfield Christian, riding the momentum, gets an ace to start things off. 1-0, they won that set. They had 2 match points against them in that set and were able to bounce back to win 28-26. They still trail by a set, though. They have to win this one to force a 5th. Low serve in system, though. Big swing is down. It's 1-all. Back at you. It's an ace. Over the Standridge. Off the block, kept alive. Again blocked, but down. 2-all. Williams, big swing, but it's blocked. Put back over. Free ball, out of bounds, 3-2. Yummy, kept up. Cross court set, the dink, kept alive. Over the Standridge. Running swing, let ball, drops out. It's 3-all. Pushed across. Standridge with the block. Dinked over, dug up. Pushed across again. Nice rally going. Williams just pushes it over. 4-3. Miscommunication. 5-3. And again, miscommunication. It's an ace. Chloe Prater once again starting off with a nice run for South Central. Back set, swung, angled, and down. Nice little backslide by Adele Kramer. Can tell you Lexington swept Clear Fork after falling behind early in the first set. They're on to the districts at Seneca East. In system, Standridge over the block. Williams with a big swing, but it's out. 6-5. We can tell you Monroeville, as well as Buckeye Central, the top two teams in the district, have moved on to Willard. With two more matches going on right now, one at Buckeye Central and one here, as you're seeing right now. They actually reversed that last call. Said it did hit the line. But ball don't lie. Mansfield Christian gets the point back on a net violation. Winner of this match will take on Monroeville. Running swing. Kept alive. It'll be a free ball. And into the net, 7-6. That one in. Just a nice running attempt there. Lexington will take on Ontario, who swept Mansfield Senior in straight sets. Quick little dink, falls. It's 8-7. Free ball, chance for the tie. Back set, swung to the back line, but it's too far, 9-7. Double hit, 10-7. Swung but blocked. This will be a free ball. South Central can add on, up 3 or 4. They will. Timeout. Mansfield Christian. Now there's a South Central fan for you. See if we can get a scoring update on St. Paul and Seneca East. No updates yet there, so if we get a chance, we do get an update, I'll let you know. Who will take on top-seeded Buckeye Central at Willard next week. Back to action here. Graceland, Lamoreaux to serve. Left side, blocked and down. Lady Trojans in system. Blocked, though. Not over the net, 13-8. In system, swing from the back line, too strong, too straight for Mansfield Christian. It's 13-9. Back set, kept alive. Left side off the block. Somebody there, though. Little dink is a double hit. 3 straight now. It's 13-10. Lady Flames on a bit of a run. Free ball. Cross court swung, kept up. Big swing goes out. And South Central's going to take a timeout. Feeling momentum coming back on the side of Mansfield Christian. I want to say thank you to Todd Phillips, who became a follower by watching this match. Thank you on Facebook. Over 100 of you watching this evening live and free. And like I've said, winner will head to Willard for a district semifinal. Those games will be played on Tuesday. As that block goes out of bounds. Buckeye Central facing the winner of Seneca East St. Paul at 6 o'clock, and then Monroeville facing the winner of this one at 7:15, or a half hour after the end of the first. Lady Trojans, that was a great timeout by Sarah Holler. Gives them 2 straight back. Overpass. Yummy won't be flicked down, though, but it's a bump will go back over the net. Miss hit. Chance for Mansfield Christian. Peterson. Another Yummy this time is finished. No. Are they going to say she went into the net? Take a look at the replay. Maybe she did graze the top of the net there. Makes it 16-11. And an ace. Back set, the swing off the block, right back at you. Back set for Standridge, punches it over. Williams, out. 17-12. So a little work to do. Guess that got touched because now they're going to give the point to South Central again. I don't know. Nonetheless, we play on. Dinked off the block. Ball don't lie. 18-12. Don't know what that was about, but okay. 6-point lead for South Central here in set 4. Overpass goes into the net, 2 straight, 18-13. Nearly an ace, stays alive, pushed over. At Standridge off the block, it stays in, 19-13. And an ace. Timeout, South. Timeout, Mansfield Christian, trailing by 7. Take a look at some of the fans here. (20-13) is the score. As South Central looking to finish things off here and face Monroeville for a 3rd straight time. And another ace. Down the line, and it's in. Another ace. 3 points away. And you have to think those two very close calls going South Central's way kind of took the wind out of the sails of Mansfield Christian. They first were given the points and then taken away. 10-point lead for South Central. Too strong. Another one too strong. Dinked over, kept alive. Stanridge. Off the block and down. Another one too strong. Mansfield Christian on a run. Backslide, Williams kept up, but Mansfield Christian into the net. It's match point. 7 match points coming up. It's out. Rebecca Capistar needs a 6-0 run to keep this match alive, to keep the season alive for Mansfield Christian. Back set, Williams for the win. There it is. It's over. South Central wins the Sectional Championship. 3-1 with the 25-18 victory. We'll take a break. When we come back, our MVP interview, as well as the post game right here live and free.
Did you know that every parent in Ohio may now choose the right school for their child? Hi, I'm Dr. Cy Smith, Superintendent at Mansfield Christian School. Thanks to new legislation, all of Ohio's children are now eligible for a school voucher. No matter where you live, everyone qualifies, and 80% of Ohioans qualify for the full voucher amount. We are so excited for Christian families who can now align their child's education with their Christian values at a private school like Mansfield Christian. Give them the truth that they desperately want and need. Give them a Christian education. You can find out more information at mcsflames.org or call 419-756-5651.
How has the loss of Kylia Jones affected your team this season?
I'd say losing her made us lose some strong offense in the front row. It's harder to get out of rotations.
What's your favorite color?
Purple.
Do you have a favorite movie?
Did you know that every parent in Ohio may now choose the right school for their child? Hi, I'm Dr. Cy Smith, Superintendent at Mansfield Christian School. Thanks to new legislation, all of Ohio's children are now eligible for a school voucher. No matter where you live, everyone qualifies, and 80% of Ohioans qualify for the full voucher amount. We are so excited for Christian families who can now align their child's education with their Christian values at a private school like Mansfield Christian. Give them the truth that they desperately want and need. Give them a Christian education. You can find out more information at mcsflames.org or call 419-756-5651.
Hi, I'm Marc Young, a financial advisor and owner with Whitaker Wealth Managers. We believe in the financial freedom and power of living debt-free. Visit our website at www.whitakerwealth.com to learn more and schedule a meeting.
Take a look at all the action from Friday night football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Time now for our Frito Lay player of the game. It is South Central senior middle hitter Angela Williams for the sectional champion Lady Trojans. How's that sound? First sectional championship in 4 years at South Central.
Oh, it's a really good feeling. The team did really good, and I'm really happy for them.
How important was it to get out ahead 2-0? You played Mansfield Christian earlier in the year, went to 5. So how important was it for you guys to get that early lead and fight them off?
It was pretty important for us. The team knew that we had a fight. We couldn't come in like slow or like give it to them. So we all had a strong mindset coming in, and we all just started pepping each other up, and we're like, okay, we need to get these sets and keep going.
Set number 3, though, Mansfield Christian, they fought back. You had match point a couple times. They were able to fight that off and then get the win there. And it was close through the middle part of set number 4, but then you guys started pulling away. Just what happened? What clicked there at the end of the 4th set for you guys to just pull away and get the win?
The team, we all came together and we're like, okay, we need to start playing good ball and get our passes up. And we really just were like, okay, and really incorporated the team in that. And I'm really proud of them. They did great.
So Tuesday, hopefully you'll have plans because you're playing in a district semifinal.
Yep.
You're going to take on a team that beat you twice before, but they always say it's the hardest to beat a team 3 times. You're taking on Monroeville. What's it going to take to upset the defending state runners-up?
I think we're going to have to really communicate as a team. We struggle with that a little bit at times, and keep our each other up, positive.
Yeah.
So I think that's what's going to take to beat them, and just watch what's going on the court and knowing where we are. So.
All right, and the final hardest question for you. Will you look into the camera and give somebody a shout out?
I want to shout out to my parents and my family coaches. They've done a really good job of raising this team, and just my parents helping me, and I just want to shout out to them. Love you guys.
There you have it, tonight's MVP, Angela Williams from the sectional champion South Central Lady Trojans. Good luck next week.
Thank you.
Did you know that every parent in Ohio may now choose the right school for their child? Hi, I'm Dr. Cy Smith, Superintendent at Mansfield Christian School. Thanks to new legislation, all of Ohio's children are now eligible for a school voucher. No matter where you live, everyone qualifies, and 80% of Ohioans qualify for the full voucher amount. We are so excited for Christian families who can now align their child's education with their Christian values at a private school like Mansfield Christian. Give them the truth that they desperately want and need. Give them a Christian education. You can find out more information at mcsflames.org or call 419-756-5651.
Welcome back inside the Whitaker Myers post-game show for this second sectional championship at Monroeville. South Central wins it 3-1 over Mansfield Christian. So, South Central is going to take on Monroeville, the winners of the first sectional championship. But we can tell you the lineup for Willard on Tuesday. 6 o'clock match. Number 1, Buckeye Central is going to play the St. Paul Flyers. St. Paul sweeps Seneca East in straight sets. They'll take on Buckeye Central in the first match. And then the second match will be South Central taking on Monroeville. Monroeville won game number 1, 25-15, 25-21, 25-9, the knockoff 6-seeded New London. And you just saw here South Central 25-11, 25-11 over Mansfield Christian. Lady Flames won set 3, 28-26. But then South Central finished things off 25-18 for the final set. So that'll do it for now from the MAC. Tomorrow, a lot of football. Stay tuned to the OH Report while the Pigskin, and then myself, I'll be down at the Castle for a sectional championship as Northmore looks to make their streak of sectional titles continue. But that'll do it here from the MAC this evening on Sectional Final Thursday. I want to thank everybody that helped make things possible today. Madeline Zizzuto, as always, great job on the camera work for games 1 and 2. Adam Thompson, our audio video tech. And we want to thank all of our sponsors as well today in this match. Mechanics Bank, our scoreboard sponsor. Frito Lay, our MVP sponsor. Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers, our pregame, postgame sponsor. Marc Lamoreaux, State Farm Agent, our instant replay sponsor, and our commercial sponsors. Mansfield Christian Schools, Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers, as well as Frito Lay. I want to thank the fine folks here at Monroeville High School for allowing us to be here for both of these matches, as well as the OHSA for allowing us to live stream these to you live and free. But that'll do it for Monroeville. Lady Eagles win number 1. South Central wins number 2. They'll face off Tuesday at 7:15 for a spot in the district final. For Madeline Zizzuto, I'm Travis Berardi saying so long from Monroeville.